One of the most amazing things about touring the African continent is their sumptuous food, which many travelers have attested to. So join me as I give a rundown of the 60 rich African meals everyone should try 2025. We begin at the 60th position with injera, a sour fermented pancake-like flatbread that is a staple in Ethiopia and Eritrea. Moving on to number 59, we have caranguejo e coco, also known as Mozambican coconut crab curry. This dish blends fresh crab with coconut milk, creating a rich delicacy. At number 58, fufu and palm nut soup from Ghana is a beloved dish made from pounded starchy vegetables served with a creamy, nutty soup, enriched with spices and meats. Counting down to 57 is brick from Tunisia, is a crispy, deep-fried pastry filled with egg, tuna, or minced meat. Ranking 56th is boboti from South Africa, is a spiced, minced meat dish baked with an egg-based topping, often served with yellow rice and chutney. At number 55, we have chakula, is a South African vegetable relish made with beans, peppers, onions, and spices. Progressing to 54 is harira from Morocco, is a hearty tomato-based soup with lentils, chickpeas, and lamb, often eaten during Ramadan to break the fast. Coming in at 53 is palm butter from Liberia, and Gabon is a thick, flavorful sauce made from palm fruit, typically served with rice and meat. At number 52, we have banku from Ghana, is a fermented corn and cassava dough dish, often paired with spicy soups, stews, or grilled fish. At 51, Foul Madams from Egypt is a traditional breakfast dish made with slow-cooked fava beans, olive oil, and spices, served with bread. At number 50, we have chapati, popular in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, is a soft, layered flatbread often eaten with stews, curries, or tea. Number 49 is shakshuka, a Tunisian dish made of poached eggs in a rich spiced tomato and pepper sauce, often served with bread. Moving on to 48th is bayanatu from Ethiopia, is a colorful platter of various vegan dishes served on injera, making it a favorite during fasting periods. Dropping to 47th is pondu, saka from the Democratic Republic of Congo, is a cassava leaf stew often cooked with fish or meat and served with fufu. Number 46 is kitfo from Ethiopia, is a minced raw beef dish seasoned with butter and spices, traditionally served with injera or bread. Down to the 45th is pweza wanazi from Tanzania, is a delicious Swahili dish featuring octopus cooked in coconut milk with spices. At 44, we have couscous, a North African staple, is made from steamed semolina and often served with vegetables, meat, or fish. Number 43 on the list is doro wat from Ethiopia, is a spicy, slow-cooked chicken stew with berbere spice, served with injera. At number 42, bunny chow from South Africa, is a hollowed-out loaf of bread filled with curry, a popular street food. Approaching 41st is Bastilla from Morocco, is a savory sweet pie filled with spiced meat, almonds, and wrapped in crispy pastry. At number 40, we have mandazi, a popular East African snack, is a deep-fried donut-like pastry, often enjoyed with tea. At 39, plazas from Gambia and Sierra Leone is a rich vegetable and groundnut stew, typically served with rice or fufu. Counting down to 38th is yassa guinar from Senegal, is a tangy grilled chicken dish marinated in mustard, onions, and lemon juice. At number 37 is efo from Nigeria, is a vibrant spinach and meat stew cooked with spicy palm oil sauce. Moving on to number 36, we have seswa from Botswana, is a slow-cooked, shredded beef or goat dish often eaten with pap or rice. Number 35 is kapenta, popular in Zambia and Zimbabwe, consists of small, dried fish, fried or cooked in a tomato-based sauce. Proceeding to 34 is caldeirada de cabrito from Angola, and Mozambique is a slow-cooked goat stew with vegetables and spices. At 33, we have moi moi from Nigeria, is a steamed bean pudding made with blended black-eyed peas, peppers, and spices. We move on to 32, being ndole and plantains. From Cameroon is a rich peanut and bitter leaf stew served with ripe plantains. At number 31, we have samosa, popular in Kenya and Tanzania, is a deep-fried pastry stuffed with spiced meat or vegetables. Number 30 is suya from Nigeria, Niger, and Ghana is spicy grilled meat skewers coated in peanut-based seasoning. At number 29, we have Insaka Madesu from Congo, is a hearty bean stew often prepared with palm oil and served with rice or fufu. Counting down to 28 is Tagine from Morocco, is a slow-cooked stew with meat, vegetables, and aromatic spices, cooked in a clay pot. Number 27 is Nyama Choma from Kenya, is a popular grilled meat dish, often served with ugali and kachumbari. Moving on to 26, we have matoke and ground nut paste from Uganda and Rwanda, is a plantain dish served with a rich peanut sauce. At number 25, shito from Ghana is a spicy black pepper sauce served with rice, fish, or grilled meats. At 24 is Rolex from Uganda, is a street food favorite, an omelet rolled inside a chapati. Proceeding to 23 is Kachupa from Cape Verde, is a slow-cooked stew with beans, corn, and meats, often considered the national dish. At number 22, we have fufu with groundnut stew, and okra from Ghana is a flavorful, thick peanut stew served with fufu. Counting down to number 21 is Mogadou from South Africa, is a tripe dish cooked slowly with spices, often enjoyed with pap. At number 20 is palm nut sauce with plantain fufu, or omo tuo, enjoyed in Côte d'Ivoire. Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Benin, and Togo is a rich soup made from palm nuts. Moving on to number 19, ofada rice from Nigeria is a local rice variety served with spicy peppered stew. At number 18, we have githeri from Kenya, is a hearty mix of boiled maize and beans, often flavored with spices. Progressing to 17 is waki from Ghana, is a rice and beans dish served with spicy pepper sauce, fish, or meat. At number 16, futu from Côte d'Ivoire is a smooth, pounded plantain or yam dish served with a thick sauce. We move on to number 15, being tiboudien from Senegal, is a flavorful fish and rice dish cooked with tomatoes and vegetables. At number 14, we have isombe from Rwanda, is a dish made from cassava leaves cooked with peanuts and palm oil. Number 13 is egusi from Nigeria, and Ghana is a thick soup made with ground melon seeds and vegetables. At number 12, ukwa from Nigeria is a special dish made from African breadfruit seeds, often cooked as a porridge. Counting down to 11, is mufeti from Angola, is a grilled fish dish served with beans, cassava, and palm oil sauce. At number 10, we have ewa agoyin, and agege bread from Nigeria is mashed spicy beans served with soft, sweet bread. Proceeding to number 9 is romazava from Madagascar, is a meat and greens stew flavored with ginger and garlic. At number 8, we have malawa from Somalia, is a sweet, crepe-like flatbread often served with honey or tea. Moving on to 7 on the list is ugali, kienyeji mboga, and mursik from East Africa, is a cornmeal staple served with greens and sour milk. At number 6 is atieke poisson thon et aloko from Côte d'Ivoire, is grated cassava served with fish and fried plantains. Number 5 on the list is pilau, a spiced rice dish, is loved in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. Counting down to number 4, mealy bread from Southern Africa is a moist corn-based bread. At number 3 is matapa from Mozambique, is a delicious dish made with cassava leaves, peanuts, and coconut milk. Progressing to number 2, we have jollof rice, is a famous one-pot rice dish, popular in countries like Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Togo, Benin, Mali, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, and Gambia. Finally, at number 1, we have kachumbari from East Africa, is a fresh, tangy tomato and onion salad served with grilled meats. Let us know which amongst these African dish you love the most in the comments section. If our content interests you, please click on the subscription button and the bell close to it to get notified whenever we upload a new video. We love you. See you on our next video. Bye.